Right, am I live? Okay, I'm live. I'm just gonna wait for my opponent to code, so I'm gonna just be buying farmers. And I'll play tier 0 after I finish my best of 3. And hi whoever that is who's watching. Hi Burke, how are you? I think he's coding now, so it'll be about 30 seconds. Hopefully. So if you don't know what the tourney is, it's just our free Spanzer. Hey Samuel. I'm assuming the code still starts with an M. I don't know how often it switches. So hopefully I can win this 2-0 without losing stupidly, but we'll find out. Oh, that's a fairly late loadout. I guess we have to make sure we get our start right with that ice and the mortar. But we have a lot of money, so it should be fairly easy. I'm not entirely sure what the best start is. I'm going to try mortar. And I'm just going to spam ices in this bit here. We'll find out shortly if that's the play. I'm actually going to eco shake him here, because we can potentially use that to get some lives off him. And then I'll boost space blacks at him. And see how he handles them. I think potentially, unless he's got really good ice timings, he's going to leak quite a few lives here. He's got 4 ices, so they should catch most of the boons though. I'm actually going to go for an ice chance here. And then I'm going to eco for a little bit. For round 11 we just need a big one and we're fine. I can potentially try to sneak some grouped blacks through, but I'm assuming his ices are going to catch everything. So he's gone for an Arctic Wind, not a bad play. I may end up matching that. Now we're fine because we've got our big one. And I'm just going to eco choke him here. And let's see what he does here. So he should be fine now, as long as he doesn't mess up his targeting. He could have snuck some camo pinks by there. He still can if he sends a lot. I'm assuming from the fact chat's dead that stream has crashed. For BFBs we're going to need a 2-3 super. And then it should handle. And I'm not going to use my other super ego boost still around 18 I think. I'm going to try sneak a couple of sets of camo pinks by. Hopefully he doesn't realise. Oh, I think when people notice the stream they'll come in. I think I'm dead to this here. That was poorly played by me. So kind of glad no one's here. But I can try and sweep and hopefully be fine. Yeah, I thought I moved the targeting, but I don't think I did. So I think the play is just going to be build farms as fast as I can and spam villages. Because we can only fit 4 subs. And I'm going to price gouge him immediately here. I pressed the wrong one, but power cooldown is off, so I can do both. He's going to let me get up my farm. And I think there's no point not burning the eco amplifiers early. So yeah, I'm just going to go straight for Republic when the price gouge wears off. And then we're tied in farms. I'll actually go for a second airburst here. And force one from him. He's going for his monkey fort, which isn't a bad play. I'm going to price gouge him here because I can rush him with yellows. They overestimated how I... I'm going to need that for yellows at least anyway. He's going to try and wait it out, but I don't think it'll be alright unless he spams airbursts. So both of us have poor farms. I'm good, thanks. The subspot's not too good on this map. He's just trying to prevent the facility, so he's done well there. I'm not going to rush him till round 11 just because nothing's going to get past that for now. I should start to make use of the fact that we've got village. If I can place it near the farms. I am not trying to predict the future, no. I don't think I'll be able to voice chat while streaming. I'm potentially just going to first strike this. GG. I didn't want to choke that, so just panic first striked and got away with it. Slightly nervous, because I played the first game very poor. Yeah, it's 1-1. I played the first game terribly. This should end, I don't know when. Because in theory we've got snipers for ZMGs. Nice scoring down. And then we have the cluster bomb for cleanup. Camos could be an issue. Well, I'm in round 2 at the moment. I think some people have quite difficult time zones to successfully play each other in. I think I'm going to go for an early boon trap if I can. Don't know if that'll be in a great spot, but we'll try and make it work. I think that hits both parts of the track. You could potentially eco-nerf me. I am 2-0 to the first player, and then obviously I died to a Moab and offside, so bad start in the second game. And now we'll get a little bit extra money. If he tries to sell his stuff to go for a balloon trap, I can obviously eco-nerf him. Is that who you're going to have? I just thought I can stream it and I'm going to play it, so I may as well. I think I should be alright. Just to non-stop camos, because I can get up a supply drop on first. That's probably what I'm about to do. So he's actually going to try a camo rush here. I mean, I respect that. He's got it on strong, so I can sort of try and make it harder for him if I send balloons that are going to distract the targeting. If not, I'll just get sniper farms up. Round 18 we're fine. I just need to not collect it while the screen's blue, and I am completely safe. I'm tempted to try and sneak some camos past with a BFB, but with good targeting he'll be alright. I think I'm going to send a ZOMG a BFB and then... Okay, if a BFB gets rid of the cleansing foam, I'll do that then. But I'll send 3 or 4. GG. Very close to losing that. No, I just have to go into Battle CV and screenshot that off stream. Yeah, I know I do. I'm just gonna do it from Battle TV. I don't know how many rounds there are, but I wouldn't mind getting to the final. I'm not gonna DC them. I don't really want to play Yin Yang, just because it's very long, then so is Riverside. Well, if you, hey Tiny. As long as you keep 2-0ing everyone, you're going to be guaranteed a win, so... I don't really want us to have good farms, which is why I did that. So I think that's a fairly winnable tourney. How many sets is he sending? He's sending about 8, I think. I think I'm better than most players in the server. That's just a reunion tourney for a 3C8, I believe. Well, thank you for the raid, Starburst. I didn't know you were streaming. Yeah, thank you, Starburst. And welcome to everyone from the raid. Okay, he's just going to Bloom Boost, so I'll spike that. I'm not going to spike it again. I don't know why I sent blues, but getting a higher eco doesn't hurt. My day was good, thanks. What about yours? No, I can 1v1 you after this game, Alyssa. Some reunion players are alright. And then people have preferred game modes. I'm assuming he's going Mortar because that's a fairly popular strat for most people on Riverside now. I can do a tourney after this. I do indeed know Nelius, yeah. He's gone for a double grape shot, I'm going to. That's bad. I'm going to go for a 0-0. I'm going to spike the first sets just so I have a little bit more time. Well, if he nuked the clan, NK should ban him for that, I believe. I don't really know how much they care. I'm going to boost this if he keeps sending. I may need to put this onto first. No, I can 1v1 you after this game ends. Immediate boost. I think because you sabotaged someone's clan and made them waste all their effort, people don't take kindly to that. No, he's going Mortar. I don't know why he's sending regen leads there. I'm going to go for a 1-0 farm here, then just get up defense, and I'll send him a decent sized rush round 13. I don't need to send cameos, I think. I can always warm up my R3 Spanzer. Hopefully we can get a boost. He's got no camo lead detection. So that's 2 boosts gone. Which is good for me. You may go for a cannon ship here. And I could send him a really big camo rush if I wanted to. Or he may just spike. No, I'll just do what the majority of people want. I don't know if his boost will be back, but I'm happy to get rid of his last booster. So he's got no boosts. He's selling farms. So I should win this. I'll put this onto first. So he's not a very confident mortar player. That was a really aggro rush. If he outs me, I'm just going to get a Glaive and Turbo. I'm going to boost early because I never pay attention to when I send it. He went for a big one, I don't know why. GG. So I'll check chat and see what most people want from the tournament. He knew he lost when he'd burnt all 3 of his boosts by round 14 or 15. So I'm guessing preference is I think I saw 2 tier 0 to R3. Okay, it's more R3 sponsors now, so I can just do that. Sorry to those that want tier 0, but I'll go with the majority. I'm going to leave powers on just because I think it makes it interesting, and yeah, good luck everyone. I'll try to avoid really long maps if I can. I'm not banning anything, so good luck everyone. Hopefully that's in chat. I'll just check to be sure. Okay, it is good. Hopefully we can get 8 in. And I'll invite a few people off Discord in case we don't have enough. So obviously Overestimated and Tiny are both in. So is Grinder. Why did you quit? Try hard. Well, I can do a tier 0 afterwards. And then everyone's had a chance to play what they want. I don't know who Pregnant is. Hey Future Pro, how are you? I am indeed streaming. I think game's a bit better now. Is that everyone who wants to join in? I'll give people like 5 seconds to say. I'm just drinking Coke. So hopefully Tawny doesn't glitch here, because I think if it glitches it's just going to automatically... Sorry future. I always seem to start... No, not on this stream grinder. So I don't know who I've got, but good luck. If you get to the final you can play grinder, if he wins. Tiny may win, who knows. He'll probably be out first round. This ends round 11. I think I have to start a Lele here. Yep, but I am going to start off with Eco rather than going for it immediately. I don't think an Apache is going to solo, if it's been slowed. I may just use an extra slow Lele, just to make sure it is one. Don't know why I DC'd. Probably bad Wi-Fi. They're going for lives because it's a Tawny, but it's not going to go around 40. So life advantage doesn't really matter. And I'll potentially get some lives off round 4 here. Okay, so it's long slow, not extra slow. So it doesn't do very much, but it lasts a while. I think 12 seconds. And then I need to get a Razor Rotors just for round 6, and this should solo. We're about to find out if it does. I could potentially get an Arctic Wind for round 11. And that may give me enough time to solo. I'm just going to have a think if that's a play or not. If they're doing the same, then I'll probably match. But I'm going to have it up here, just because it's going to have the most coverage. Yeah, thanks Overestimated. I'm just going to try this, see what happens. I don't know if the Ice Shards was a play, but that may be for camos. Okay, GG left a bit cheap. I think the play there is to maybe sell your Arctic Wind for an Apache. Just because I'm not sending a massive Rainbow Rush. And good luck Overestimated. Well, GG Alyssa. I'm assuming the grinder got a fairly late loadout if their game hasn't ended yet. So hopefully we get a short one so we finish about the same time. So we have Dartling farmed out. So I think the play for round 11's to get a 2-4 dartling. Can I place a farm? It's best to place a farm as early as possible, regardless of how you're planning to play afterwards, just because it's an extra 243 income round 1. I could have potentially used a Sabo to slow down his farm, but I'm not going to. Life shouldn't come into play here, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'm going to go for my farm first. He's going for a darling. I'd rather have darts, I don't have to toggle the targeting. Well, move my hand around to focus on where the balloons are. And then we'll just get a spot. So yeah, we're tied in farms so far. I'm going to try this, see how bad it affects the farms. Well, good job Grinder if you won. We got a panic jug out of him, but I just wanted to slow down the farms. I'm going to go for a dartling for lead detection. And I'll use another Sabo here. Obviously I need to fertile soil as well. He needs a hydro rocket pod or a laser cannon, so he's fine now. I think he's fine anyway. Oh, GG Tiny then if you won that. So in theory I should be fine with a just one of these because the ability is OP. Even if he uses that. Yeah, that just didn't get anywhere. That's a poor farm placement from me. So I'm going to go for Ray of Dooms from now, and I'm just going to have the Fan Club in first. Just because I'm not going to be able to voice chat while keeping a chat on the stream. And I think most people don't like mute streams. So this should be 10, I think. This game should end round 22. I would guess anyway. Which is why I stopped farming fairly early. Even though I had quite a big farm lead. Well, the clan's happy to help you grow if you're a new player. I'm not in Reunion, I'm just in their tourney. I'm going to try some grouped BFBs, it won't do much. But you can just see how well they defend that. So yeah, ZOMGs are going to be undefendable. So I'm just getting ready and then I'm just rushing immediately. All these are just for the ability because they'll clean up ceramics. Don't know why he's saying unlucky. Didn't mean to send a BFB, but I'm immediately boosting that. And then long slowing him here, or extra slowing. I didn't fan club, so he's got more popping power here. But as long as these BFBs pop, the ability should clean up. And GG to whoever wins this, because it's just going to be very close. GG. Two towers that don't really work very well together. And good luck, Tiny. Sorry I overestimated. I think that was never going to be an easy defend for whoever rushed last. Yeah, that was a fairly interesting loadout. I think had you not rushed with rainbows, you'd have out-farmed me and probably won. Well, it's quite hard to go for a good chest every week. Just because it takes a lot of people, a lot of time to get the chests. And again, we got Heli a sniper, so this will go late. So life count could very much come into play here. We will see. I'm going to be going for a sniper as early as possible. Pewter's all out reliant. If it weren't for all outing round 13, he would have probably half his wins. Maybe under. I think once you're a confident player, you'll find the grinders like Pewter easy to beat. I'm going to go for an ace here, just for cleanup. He's going for a second heli. I'd rather have an ace. I should be fine here, but I did just leak, so that's not good. But we do have the heli ability as long as we don't die. So if we're behind on lives, we can just use that for well, to even it out. We don't really need to get ahead, because if you're over 150 it goes to 1 life anyway. I need to try and keep my ace in the top half for now, just to help out if he does rush. I don't think he will. If he does, I'll go for a second ODS, I think. But I want a supply crate for now, just to have the defense as well as the money. I did, because I've done it in old school. So I think I'm going to have to go for a 0-4 heli at some point, just so I don't lose on lives around 40. Because with 8 or 9 Apaches, some supply crates and then a few stores, we should defend ZMGs fairly late. Like this shouldn't end before round 36, I think. I could be wrong. Neither of us are gonna rush fairly early. Just because you can GZ micro as EMG or out at this point. And we have enough money to GZ micro no out. So I'm actually going to put my heli onto pursuit. Just so it targets the first balloon, so I can just ODS, well not ODS, GZ micro. He's preferring to go for a Spectre. I think I'll probably have 2 Spectres at the bottom left, just for ceramic cleanup. Maybe 3 if I can place 3. I think it probably goes longer than around 32. I may be being stupid though. I think at this point I can just sniper farm. He's just going to ego to 5 or 6k before he sniper farms, I think. But I think with this being every 30 seconds, I'm just going to be getting way more money than him. Just because it's 3k from every crate. And it's got a lot of popping power as well. So I'm curious as to when he thinks he can rush me. I may wait for his rush and just counter it. And I think we're both just going to place down all our glues so we don't accidentally use them when we want to boost. They're not really going to be of any use, because our Spectres should clean up any ceramics. And then our heli should be most of our Moab class damage. Hello iSub. I can't collect those crates, I don't know why. I don't know if that's just a random glitch. And then I'm going to get some cripple Moabs as well. I'm just going to fill in the spaces with them, and then I'll GZ micro here most likely. We don't really need camo detection, but I'll get it anyway. He's not got any supply crates yet, I don't think, which is... Okay, he has 1 or 2 at the top. But that means he's not getting very much money. But then he may have a really high eco. So I'll rush soon. I want that for my GZ and micro, I need to not forget that. I may wait till around 35, I think. Trust me. I played a heli ace loadout earlier and it went around 40. So I'm just going to max end around 35. No, I think 40 is better because of the stall. I accidentally sent, so I'm just going to full send now. He's probably countering. Don't know if that's an accidental boost there. I'm just gonna use my long slow here. Okay, round 33 was the right round. Maybe round 32 was too. Yeah, but stalls don't really stack too much of the sniper. GG, Tiny. So there's only a certain amount you can have that's going to fully stall. No, GG everyone, I can do a 2-0 now if people want it. He would have won if he'd immediately countered yes, but we would have had the same stall, I think. Just because all the snipers are going to be hitting at the same time as they come out. Yeah. I'm going to do 8-person again. I'll do the maps most people play. But I only sent that early because I accidentally clicked on the CMG. Is Dread too long a map for people to want to play? Overestimated's alright. I don't know what I'll do for the third map. Obviously know what maps this are if you're a boat player. Link will be in chat in a second. Snowy Castle. That's a bit side preference based, isn't it though? Unless you're the one person in the chat that can place it on the right side. No, I'll try to get some more people to join. So just need to wait for 1 or 3 more people to join and I can start. I think Future Pro said he wanted to join the last one, so I'll give him time this time. I don't really like it just because it's normally always the person on the left side wins if both players have farm. Just because 95% can't place the right side farm. The 5% being PC players. Oh yeah, you can fit on mobile, so you're in a better position than everyone. Oh, whoever left, if you want to rejoin, I'll start it at 6. Yeah, I know you're not a PC player, Grinder. But most players that can place it are on PC. And then there's the exceptions. Is anyone else joining? I don't really want to start it at 5. Oh yes, I'll be watching your vid when it comes out, if it hasn't already, on how to place it. So is no one joining? I just spam ping people in Discord. Oh, is someone okay to wait for a game, or... I'm just gonna make it public. Imagine joining the second I made it public too. I only made it public so we would get people in. Yeah, but if the public players go tier 4, you can say you've beaten tier 4 players at tier 0, so... And good luck everyone. Hopefully at some point NK make it so it starts when everyone readies. Well, yeah, I know how hard left side is, so I can imagine how hard right is. So what you're saying is we should abuse tier 4s versus the potential noobs that joined. You never know, they could be great. Or they could be in stream and just lurking, but I doubt it. I'll go tier 0 against them if I get them, even if I lose. No, you're not using powers against me, overestimated. If you use it against the randoms, I'm not going to notice. Most players don't really like free power-ups, which is why I don't do free power-up tourneys. At some point people will start being willing to learn powers. Okay, someone left. And now they're back. You're basically encouraging him to go powers, I think. Okay, we've got someone else. Tier 0 townie, tawny. I can't speak. If anyone goes tier 4, I'm gonna just spam facepalm you. Powers is just late game or all out round 13 and hope for the best. No, you got someone from stream, use tier 0. I got Future Pro, so I'm alright, he should be going tier 0. I think I'll probably go tack with. And if he's listening, he can hear that and know. Yeah, use tier 0 powers. No 4ths either. Village is an OP 4th. Good luck everyone. And hopefully have fun if you don't get overestimated. I'll probably check after this game if Overestimated is actually using powers. I'm assuming he went DFA. I don't know if that's me or him lagging. Okay, he went DFA. Starting as a 0-1 because I'm anti-stalling. So he just needs to get a BI and he wins. Maybe even a bank if he gets it early enough. I think depending on how much defense I can get out of him early will depend on how high I'm gonna eco-till. I'll probably send a few space blues along with the reds just so he starts chasing a little bit more. Because I think he'll like to have a 0-2 for round 4. And he's not using the Simba spot. So I can layer a bit better against him. You could have just went old school and not used your powers. I can afford to leak 2 lives because he's already leaked 2. So yeah, he's going for the plantation. I'm not really too against that. As long as he manages to pull off going passive, he should win this. So life count doesn't really matter because I'm dying before round 40. So I'll probably stop at about 4:30. Never mind, I'll stop at 4:15 just because he got an immediate spot and I can't do much more than that. No, there's a power cooldown. So I'm just going to burn all my spikes here. I went for the whiz there just because I'm going to be going for it anyway. I'll aggro around 9. Hopefully a boost or a second spot, both are fine. So I think it'll be a boost here. I think he's boosting that. No, he's not. So I'm just going to be really aggro now. I don't know why it's lagging. But I'm going to have this tax box, I'm going to need it. Oh, he went Dart Whiz. So this changes things slightly. I have the advantage, I think, anyway. So I need to not die stupidly here. Get my eco to a nice number, wait for him to send a camera rush. There it is, so I'll get up my Dragon's Breath. I'll keep my tack for now, just because I can. And he's obviously going to be out farming, but I've got probably 200 more eco in him. Maybe 180. And I'll go for a Spot Force here. Because we can always just go for a high eco facility. Did you lose? So he may all out me here. Maybe he's just doing it to prevent a rush from me. Hopefully I don't win due to a DC. I think in terms of farms and eco, I think I have a slight advantage at this point if he does manage to get back. Oh, unlucky future pro. I think as I could have got a Republic there. I was only down a plantation, so my eco would have got me back into that, I'd think. And then we have Burke in the next game. And then we've either got Grinder or Pregnant in the final, if we win. Hi, how are you? Are you saying that to me? Yeah, unlucky future pro. Do I go Tackmore or do I go Darlington? I think it'd be easier for me to go Dartling Bomb, so I'll go Mortar. Just I have to micro to play it well. I do indeed have a clan, yes. Oh, I didn't think you were cheating. So he's going DFA probably. Hopefully not Dart Eco. Okay, he is going DFA I think. Maybe not, and he could go Dart Farmers or Mortar if he's memeing. I find Tack Whiz fairly easy as long as I'm focused. You just need to not choke to a big camera rush and then you're fine. If I'd known you were going Dart Whiz, I would have played that very passive. So he should play to Dart where my live icon is, roughly. A little to the left of it though. Then he should just get it to a trip and put it on last and he should be fine here. I don't think the Sportsy is using it bad though. I could say peanuts without the D, yes. Did you enjoy me saying that? Yes, I do have a clan. I'll go to 450 eco here. So he's actually decent because he's not leaked very many lives here. I think most players would probably leak a few likes to green. I can make the space after this game, yes. No, I'm going Tack versus Dart, so I need to be aggressive. There's no point in me playing passive BIA because I need insane micro to beat him. And if he's going for a facility, I'll be able to match that or even better it. You obviously could force a second blade shield by sending yellows, but regen might work as well. I'll spike that. Just because we have a cooldown, I may as well. I'll send him a lead in case he does try and greed this. He's sending me regen, so I'll just get a burny stuff. He's suddenly playing aggro. I don't know if that's a smart play. Don't think I even hit that blade there. I'm assuming he'll try some big camo rush, so he'll get up in advance. No, but he did try a small one, so I'm glad I expected it. Is Grinder even here anymore? I'll try force another spot or two here, but I'm just going to eco. I think he's maybe got 400 eco. Nice Grinder. He could potentially send me a lot of regen neds here. He's got you there. I don't know why he went for another triple dart there. I think if I was in his position I'd be prepping a spot. I didn't mean to buy that, but I can just maelstrom this, I think. And then we just go for a blade shooter here, and then I'll have one right next to it, just to avoid reco. And we can always maelstrom the bottom if needed. Yeah, that's a decent start. I'm guessing he didn't force very much defense. Potentially boosted Moab here. So no Moab yet, but he'll send me a BFB next round. I think he was getting a max fan club ready there. I want to go for a facility, but I can't afford one till round 21. Depending on whether or not he sends me a BFB. Hey again, try hard. I can afford a Republic, so I may as well. I have no point to trying to train him with Moabs here, because I've got a high eco. At least compared to him. Okay, he's going for a bank now, so he may be reading chat. Oh, I may start sending him from now on. So I won't boost this one, because before he had enough farms to not be drained by it. He needs to boost that, and put both jugs on first. And then we'll force a potential sell here. I'm going to go for a Ring of Fire for round 22, by the way. This should handle. I've not played Attack Mortar for a little